Alright, let's dive into something that's both mind-blowing and a bit underappreciated. Andy Green, the British driver who just set a new world record for the fastest hydrogen-powered car. But here's the thing, this isn't just about speed. It's about what this moment means for the future of energy, innovation, and our obsession with pushing boundaries. So let's break it down. First off, Andy Green isn't your average racer. This guy broke the sound barrier in a car back in 1997, hitting over 763 miles per hour. Think about that. The sound barrier in a car. That's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But what's fascinating to me is how he's now using that same relentless drive to push hydrogen power into the spotlight. This time, he hit 406 miles per hour using hydrogen combustion engines. Sure, it's not supersonic, but personally, I think this is way more significant. Why? Because it's not just about speed, it's about proving hydrogen can compete in high-performance applications. What many people don't realize is that hydrogen power is still seen as this niche, experimental thing. But Green's record isn't just a stunt. It's a statement. JCB, the company behind the car, is arguing that hydrogen could be the answer for heavy industries where electric power falls short. And honestly, that's a bold claim. Electric vehicles are all the rage, but hydrogen has this untapped potential for industries that need raw power without the emissions. The catch? Most hydrogen today is produced from fossil fuels. So, while this record is impressive, it's also a reminder that the clean part of clean energy depends entirely on how it's made. Here's where it gets really interesting. JCB is investing in green hydrogen, which is produced using renewable energy. But right now, green hydrogen is a tiny fraction of global production. So, this record isn't just about speed, it's about sparking a conversation. Can we scale up green hydrogen fast enough to make it a viable alternative? And if we can, what does that mean for industries like construction, shipping, or even aviation? This raises a deeper question. Are we focusing too much on electric as the only solution? In my opinion, we need to keep an open mind. Hydrogen might not be the answer for everything, but it could be a game changer in areas where batteries just don't cut it. Another detail I find fascinating is the location, the Bonneville Salt Flats. This place is like a time capsule of speed records, dating back to 1914. It's where land speed legends are made. But it's also a reminder of how far we've come. Green's 1997 supersonic run shook the nearby town with sonic booms. This time it was quieter but no less impactful. It's like the Salt Flats are this stage where humanity's ambition gets to perform, again and again. And Green? He's the guy who keeps showing up to push the limits. What this really suggests is that innovation isn't just about breaking records. It's about challenging assumptions. Green didn't just beat his own diesel record. He did it with a fuel that's still in its infancy. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a huge vote of confidence for hydrogen. But it's also a call to action. We need more investment, more research, and more people like Green who are willing to take risks. Because, let's be honest, the climate crisis isn't waiting for us to figure it out. So, here's my closing thought. Andy Green's record isn't just about a fast car. It's about the future. It's about asking whether we're thinking big enough. Are we exploring all the possibilities? Or are we sticking to what's comfortable? Personally, I think hydrogen deserves a seat at the table, not as a replacement for electric, but as a partner. And if this record does anything, I hope it gets more people talking about that. What do you think? Is hydrogen the future or just a detour? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take.